Hi, fourth grade. We're ready to start Math Lesson 4, Session 2. And please notice, guys, this is Session 2, not Session 1 in your book. So make sure you're on page 53 in your textbook. Okay, have your pencils ready. Okay, we're going to talk about using strategies to add today. Let's jump right in. At a fair, 4,657 ride tickets are sold on Saturday, and 3,804 tickets are sold on Sunday. How many tickets are sold in all during those 2 days? And you can use any strategy to add. So this problem is all about tickets that are being sold for a ride, and we want to know, what we're trying to find out is how many tickets are sold in all during those 2 days. Okay, the important information is going to be the 4,657 and the 3,804. Okay, pause the video, give it a try, guys. Okay, let's take a look at how some other students might have answered this. Okay, one way is that you can use place value to add. You can add the ones to ones, add the tens with the tens, and add hundreds to hundreds, and then add thousands to thousands. And this would have been a strategy you might have used last year. So take a look. They took the 7 plus the 4 ones, and they had 11 ones total. Then they went to the tens place value. They had a 5 tens and no tens. So 5 tens and no tens is worth 5 tens. It's worth 50. Then they went to the hundreds. The 600s plus the 800s is 14 hundreds, which looks like this, 1,400. Then they went to the thousands, and they said 4,000s plus 3,000s is 7,000s. And then they took all these partial sums and they added them up to get 8,461. Okay, now let's go to another way that a student might have done this problem. So you can record the sums by showing regrouping. Circle that in your book, guys, regrouping above the problem. And this is really the way that you were mastering last year, learning how to add with the regrouping. So this is probably a more common way that many of you tried to solve this the first time you saw it, okay? So take a look. Let's refresh. Okay, on this problem, add the ones first. But instead of saying 11 ones, we're going to have 11 ones, but we're going to regroup right here above the tens. So we have 11 ones. We say that there's 1 10 and 1 1. The 1 10 goes above the tens place. The 1 1 goes in the ones place. Then we keep working in the tens place. So there were 5 tens already. There were no tens underneath it. And there was a 1 10 that we already regrouped. So 1 plus 5 plus 0 is 6. 6 tens. Now there's nothing to regroup into the hundreds because it was only 6 tens. So now let's go to the hundreds. We had a 6 and an 8. 600s plus 800s is 1400s. So I'm going to put 1 in the thousands and a 4 in the hundreds, because 1400s is worth 1,004 hundredths. Then let's add our last column. 1 that we regrouped plus 4 plus 3 is 8 thousandths. So once again, different strategy, but they got the right answer, 8,461. Okay, so here's the second model it, showing all the steps at once using the addition algorithm. Guys, the algorithm is just a big word for, traditional method, the way that, your mom and dad and I learned how to do it. Okay, we're going to break it apart and go kind of slow again and answer some questions about it. The sum of the ones is 11. Where do you see 11 in the addition above? Okay, so we see the 11 in the addition above, actually in the ones and the tens place. So we're going to say, and you'll write this in your book, guys, the 1 above the tens place and the 1 in the ones place in the sum. That's where we're actually seeing the 11. So there's a 1 here and there's a 1 here above it. Number 2, the sum of the hundreds is 1400. Where do you see 1400? Okay, so we're going to explain that regrouping a little bit. Okay, we see the 1400 in the 1 above, the thousands place, and the 4 in the hundreds place in the sum. So all that means is the 1 above the thousands place here and the 4 here. Okay, that's the 14. 1, 4, 14. Why is there a 1 above the tens place and above the thousands place? Okay, number 3. The reason is because there are more, make sure I get this right. There are more than 10 ones. So regroup, that's a big word here, guys, regroup 10 ones as 110. There are more than 10 hundreds. So regroup 10 hundreds as 1,000. Okay, and number 4, if we explain how to add 2 4-digit numbers if you need to regroup ones as hundreds. Okay, so here's how I might do it. I'm going to add the ones and regroup 10 ones as 110. Next, I add the tens, including the regrouping. Don't forget the regrouping ones. Then I'm going to add the hundreds. And regroup 10 hundreds as 1,000. Add the thousands, including the regroup thousands. Okay. Make sure and pause the video if you need more time to write that down, guys. Okay, on the reflection, so be on your own, you're going to look back and decide which model or strategy do you like best for adding 4-digit numbers. It may be that you like the traditional method. That's the kind where we just regroup like this. Maybe you like partial sums where it looks like this, where you're going to regroup each place value down here and then do your addition. Okay. A lot of kids usually in 4th grade like this traditional method by the time they get here to 4th grade. So if this is the one you like, guys, just call it, adding with regrouping, call it traditional method. Either of those would be fine. But take some time, write your own reflection there. For everybody, that's going to be a different answer. Okay, pause the video because you're going to do numbers 6, 7, 8. And then when you get those done, come back and check out the answers. Okay, guys, so you've done 6, 7, and 8. Let's see how well you did. On this first one, okay, you should have taken 5,680 and added, okay, and it's a little harder, I think, to show on the screen. I'm going to do this one, but then I'm going to be going to paper. And honestly, guys, you're going to want to do a lot of your work in your book. And that's why we've been trying to take pictures and learn how to submit those, because that's going to be an easier way to write it. Okay, and I'm going to bump this down because I know I might need to regroup maybe. Okay, so whenever I add this up, I know that 0 plus 5 is 5. Okay, 8 plus 3, when I go to the tens, is 11. So I'm going to put my 1 here, and then I'm going to actually regroup above the, there we go, right above the 6. Okay, this is regrouped right above the 6. Okay, so you got to do some finagling when you're typing it in. That's not very much fun. Okay, then we're going to go to the hundreds. 6 plus 1 plus 2 is 9. I'm going to scoot this over so it's getting in the right place values. There we go. And then finally, 5 plus 3 is the 8. Okay, so our correct answer is 8,915. Make sure that on that solution line, you're writing a full answer. The company sells 8,915 copies of the game. And that goes on your solution line. So this may have been just written as your work, and this is the solution line. Okay, here we're just going to show the sum. So I'm going to write this on paper because I think it's super hard to type. So guys, sending me pictures of your work is going to be really good so I can see how you're regrouping. Let me write it down real quick. So you had this written, and when you were working out your work, you should have thought these things. Okay, first, 3 plus 4 is 7. So in the ones place, you have a 7. Then the tens, 1 plus 0 is 1. Now here's where the regrouping comes in. 7 plus 6 is 13. So we're going to put our 3 here, and we're going to regroup the other 1 into the thousands place. Regroup. 1 plus 2 is 3. 9 more is that 12. So we're going to put our 2. Don't forget your comma. Now this was 12, and I'm going to regroup over the 10,000s. So make sure in your work, did you have both of these regrouped in the correct location, correct place value? Then I just have to add the 10,000s. 1 plus 1 is 2. So the correct answer is 22,317. And that one doesn't have a label or anything. So just get that work written down. Make sure you have your regrouping correctly written. Okay, last problem. Let's see, what was that missing number? When I take a look, I notice that, okay, they didn't show any of their regrouping above for that ones place. So I really had to maybe work it out on a piece of paper first. And then once you did that, you would have noticed that the correct answer, what it's missing, is actually the digit 8. So C would have been the correct answer. So on that one, make sure you work it out, see how yours compares to theirs, and you'll find that digit. Okay, guys, today on this session, you actually have a fluency worksheet that you're going to go back to Google Classroom and work on that. You do not have to do the pages in the math book for the green pages on this lesson. So don't do that extra work. Go to our Google Classroom and do the worksheet, guys. Thanks.